Hello everyone, hope you're having a good day. So, we'll be moving on to the questions like yesterday. We'll be moving on directly to the questions, skipping the introduce yourself part. So, the questions it's regarding social media. Which social media websites do you use? I normally use LinkedIn and sometimes I use Facebook and also Twitter. These are the three, sometimes Instagram also. I prefer to use LinkedIn most of the time because I learn new courses and sometimes I search for jobs in LinkedIn and Facebook to keep updated with the updates from my friends and family members and apart from Instagram and Twitter, I'm not quite active, but I use it often. How much time do you spend on social media sites? Quite some time because most of the time I'll be browsing for something. So gradually I will move on to the LinkedIn, and if we start updating the adding contacts or updating our profile or job searching for jobs, it time goes on and most of the time I spend on LinkedIn and sometimes I check updates from Facebook and Twitter also. It mostly I spend about an hour altogether or an hour sometimes two, depending upon the time that I have extra to spend time on websites. What kind of information about yourself have you put in social media? My case, most of the information about me are on social media, apart from phone number, because phone number I keep it private. Right? And my family, the pictures are displayed in my Facebook profile, and about my job and my education, it's all available in LinkedIn. And most email address is also available in LinkedIn. Those who are connected with me can see my email ID and contact me. So most of the information about me are available on social media, but I prefer to keep it private. But in today's time, it's not very difficult to keep private things when we use our social media websites to search for jobs or to contact with some of our friends. So it's definitely unavoidable to keep things private from social media. Is there anything you don't like about social media? They intrude the privacy of oneself because most of the time we give all the information. Sometimes the information that we give backfire to us because they might hack our account, take our personal information, or contact our friends via through our account. So, oh, in such cases, it when the hackers intrude or when our privacy is intruded in some way, hacking your mobile phone numbers, they can get access to our banking accounts and stuffs like very personal, confidential information. So, in such case, in this privacy matter, I really think that. There should be a good security level for all social media websites. So that's the only thing that I do not like about social media. And we'll move on to the part two. Describe something you liked very much when which you bought for your home. You should say what you bought, when and where you bought it, why you chose this particular thing, and explain why you liked it so much. When we moved to Dubai 4 years ago, we bought a lot of things to our house, but the most important and the thing that I like the most is the washing machine that we brought to our home. We bought to our home because uh, we had a second-hand washing machine previously before I and my daughter came to Dubai. But after we came, we that got repaired, and so we had to change for a new one. So when we went to buy this washing machine, I previously thought that we can survive without a washing machine here, but as it's very difficult to keep washing the clothes of my kids, it was very useful for me. And in our home we had this manual manually controlled washing machine. We have to every time we have to drain the water and then we have to start again. But here we can it's automatic. We just have to press a button and then we have to spread out the clothes after 20 minutes. So things are very easy with this washing machine. That's why I like it very much. I chose this particular, this washing machine because I do not want to spend time waiting for the process to complete and then drain myself. So I chose this automatic washing machine. So it's we bought it from one of the companies that was a sister concern to the company that my husband works. So we got it with a good discount, staff discount also. So we really liked the thing that we bought, and it's really helpful for us till this very date. I do not have any problem. So I really recommend this product to others because spending we really have we have so much work to do at home, and spending a lot of time washing our clothes is a bit tedious task. So I would recommend getting a good washing machine so that we can save a lot of time. And I really love the washing machine. Thank you very much. I thank my husband for buying such a useful one for me. So now we'll move on to the session three. It's creating a nice home. Why do some people buy lots of things for their home? When we see something attractive, when we go to shops here and there, we tend to buy it uh, without thinking, irrespective of whether it can be useful or not useful. Some cases, we the things that we buy can be useful to us in some ways, but most of the things that people tend to buy is because the initial attraction, just for 1 or 2 days we'll be using that product. After that we will be left alone. I mean, it will be left undisturbed. We won't be using it often. We buy a lot of things because sometimes to maintain a status, and sometimes just for that, to satisfy the what that wish that we get when we see the product, that initial attraction. That's why we buy most of the products. Do you think it is very expensive to make a home look nice? In today's time, in today's in nowadays it's very expensive to buy all home decoration items. Even if it's a small sticker, it costs 50 dirhams. So it's not very cheap to decorate our home. When we wanted it to look nice, we can make craft works, but even the craft making materials are really expensive now. It's not very cheap like earlier time we can make it, and even we can sell it for a good price. But nowadays making it itself cost a lot of money. So it's really very expensive to make the home look nice. I mean, with the kids running around here and there, it's not very easy to keep the home nice, home look nice. Why don't some people care about how their home looks? I'm one of the people, I would say, because I I feel very lazy at home, and to clean it over and over again, I really feel very reluctant and not pay much attention uh, to the order of things arranged. Because most of the time, even if I keep it arranged, my daughter comes and takes one set of toys, and she spreads it all over, and again I have to keep it clean again. So I do not bother about the looks of my house, because I let her to do what she likes, let her keep things wherever she wants. And most of the time I do not ask her to keep it back where I really wanted to encourage that habit, but then and now she is very little. I do not force her, but sometimes I make her take all the things, pick up her toys, and arrange it in its particular place. So I'm one such person who do not care much, but I really love that I could make the home look better. Different types of home. In what ways is living in a flat or apartment better than living in a house? uh, Normally in our place it's individual home for everyone, but here it's flat mostly. Here it's better to live in a flat because of the security safety reasons. If it's a separate villa, we have to worry about all the safety and security. We cannot keep everything closed. There are possibility of getting robbed or thieves entering us. No one will be there to help us. Even if a fire occurs, there will not be anyone. There won't be a fire alarm to alert someone. But if it's a flat in an apartment, if there is a fire or if there's minor accidents, we can inform the security, and there will be immediate help. We can get immediate help in a flat or apartment, but in case of a villa, it's very difficult to get help. And most of the villas are situated in remote places, which is not safe. So I prefer to live in an apartment because I feel safe here. Even in our building, we have a security lock in the front, so the random people cannot come in without the permission of someone from inside. So it's always safe to live in villa. I feel safe here. Do you think homes will look different in the future? uh, the now, even now, the homes of the previous times and the homes now have changed a lot. I mean, when in my place, all the homes were made of with the tiles roof, and previously it was made of leaves, coconut leaves, if you're aware of. But nowadays it all has changed to terrace, and the building is mostly every homes or double storied. So in earlier times, the people number of people lived in a house is different. So that home, it had elders, youngsters, even one or two joint families. But nowadays the homes are all just go very small compared to the previous times. So as we move forward in the next generation, maybe the number of people in a home may reduce further. So when we get older, we really think that it will be good when we have more number of family members. But when we are not, kids, it's really good. I agree. What are the kinds of homes? I'm stammering around because I'm not able to answer this question properly. Do you agree that the kinds of homes people prefer change as they get older? Yeah, as they get older, they people tend to look for more number of peoples in the home, because as they will feel bored sitting at home. So definitely they look for grandchildren, children, everybody living in the same home. So yes, the people tends to think in that way when they get older. I know I stammered a lot in this question because I was not every time I answer the questions unprepared, but this time I really missed a lot of things that I should have said. But anyway, I'm going to post this also. This is one of the recordings that one of those practice tests that I made. So this also will be a part of my videos because I do not want to miss anything. I know my weaknesses. I have a lot of weakness. I'm not a perfect person, but I'm trying to improve myself, and I feel proud to be one. I do not feel any inferior because I'm not inferior. Feeling an inferiority complex because I'm just trying to improve myself, and that's one of my positive sides. So I really feel proud of myself. Anyway, if any of you listen to my audio and have so many negative comments, you can comment down. I don't bother getting negative comments, but maybe even if you're not motivating me, I do not want you to demotivate me. As I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to improve myself. I do not show my face because I don't want myself being trolled here and there, so seen trolled here and there. So that's the only reason I'm not showing my face. I'm kind of introvert person. I do not wish to be seen by so many people. So this will continue like this. I'll try to post more videos. Maybe in future, definitely, I really feel a lot of improvement in myself. Maybe even if I'm not able to answer the questions properly, I really think that I can speak in English for quite a while without thinking so much. So there are I have a stammering problem, and I have a problem with the speed of communication. I will be improving throughout. And as I always say, please practice yourself before you go for a job, or anytime, anywhere you go. English is very important because in the coming days, already we have a lot of graduates unemployed, and in the coming days, the competition will get severe. So, improving ourselves whenever we find time is very important. So I will encourage you to who practice yourself, speaking yourself. If you can't keep speaking to ourselves, looking to the mirror is a kind of, an old strategy, I would say, because we have an option to record and post and check back again later, how the way we speak. So we have an option to check back later. So in that case, you can really make use of things like this to improve yourself. Maybe may not be getting anything from this. I mean, my channel is not going to be monetized in any day, because I'm not going to give you any tips or any useful suggestions. So this is definitely not going to get many views or get any subscribers. But I'm not bothered about, I'm least bothered about that, because the only thing I'm focusing on is to improve my communication. And so far, I think I'm succeeding bit by bit. Now, even if I do not get the success in one a day or a month, I will definitely get succeeded in the end. So I'll keep practicing, and I encourage you to keep practicing. All the best, very best for everyone who is going to write any exams or prepare for your job interviews. All the very best after the pandemic. Let's all be happy with our lives. And thank you very much for listening. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.